I bought this Bible when I was 23 years old. Well, you can tell by my gray hair, I'm no longer 23 years old. I'm 41 years old, so this Bible is 18 years old. It's a Cambridge wide margin Bible. It's goatskin leather, and it's still my primary Bible to this day. And we're going to take a look at it and see what it looks like after all these years. Stay to the end of the video. I'm going to give you two things at the end of the video that you don't want to miss. Number one, I'm going to show you a trick to preserve a Bible like this that will help you keep it for longer. And number two, if you're on a budget and you can't afford this Bible, I'll show you an alternative that I think might be worth your time if you're looking for a wide margin Bible. Well, let's not waste any time and let's look right at some images of what this Bible looks like now. Alright, here's what it looks like. It's amazing to me that the gold lettering has stayed as it has. Some of it's rubbed off, of course, on the spine, but after 18 years, what can you expect? You can see the cover has gotten pretty worn over time, which unexpected there. Starting to see some cracking there. You can see what date I got this. Yeah, this is what it looks like. I'll show you some of what the interior pages look like. You can see that I've spent time marking it up, and we'll go into the New Testament a little bit here. Here's 2 Thessalonians. So I have notes here when I'm in my 20s. Some of these notes I'm embarrassed of now, but that's also kind of a neat record to have some of these things. And some of these notes I've outgrown, but some of them are still very valuable to me. And this has just been a good companion to me. I'll show you some of the nice features of this Bible. One of the things that I like, it does have a concordance, but that concordance isn't really that helpful oftentimes. So it has a note section here. I've got my abbreviations that I've used over time, and I've linked some of these back to some of the ruled lines that I have here. Just various notes that I've used. So I have some stuff on chronology and things like that. The maps have held up. Everything's still intact. One thing I'll show you is that I did end up a couple years ago putting a strip of Gorilla Tape here to kind of hold this block to this cover. You can see it's starting to come apart there. But I'll be honest with you, after about 18 years of use as being my primary Bible, I've taken into the pulpit, I've taken to church conventions, I've taken it all over the country. I would say it's held up pretty good. If you want to know how to preserve a Bible like this for a long time, let me give you one tip here, and then I'll show you an alternative to this Bible that you might be interested in having for yourself. Okay, I told you I'd give you a tip, and then I would share a different Bible with you that might be a good option for you if you're looking for a wide margin Bible and you're on a budget. The first tip I'm going to give you to preserve a Bible like the one I've been showing you, this beautiful Bible right here, is keep the case. Keep the case, and what you can do, usually those have a case that you just push the lid down on. What you can do is tape that up and then cut the side of it out and notch it, like right here. My case is long given out, but my wife made this for me. She actually put a kind of a bear decoration. This goes into like a briefcase bag, like a bag like this one. I could just slide this in there, and then when I'm ready to pull my Bible out, and I just put it in here like this, and then it's a nice slip case. And so when it's in the briefcase, I can just pull it out like that. I've also had this in like a backpack or something like that, and that will really increase the lifespan of a Bible like this one. Okay, I told you I would tell you about an alternative, and I used this for several months this year, and I thought I was actually going to make the jump. And this is a Thomas Nelson King James Version Sovereign Edition. Such a beautiful, beautiful Bible. 2 ribbon markers. It has just a beautiful page layout. The issue with this Bible, though, some of the issues, number one is the wide margin space isn't quite as big. It doesn't have the same kind of room in the note section, and it has some print quality issues. So it'll have little defects in the printing. However, The last time I looked, this Bible was running for about $60. If you can't afford the Cambridge Wide Margin Bible, this is a really good option for you. And I'll tell you that I think the font and the layout of it is even more attractive. But it does lack some of the features, especially those extra pages that you have for taking notes. I didn't think I would miss those that much, but I actually did. So if you're looking for another Bible that might be a replacement to this, I would recommend this one.